Okay, man, talking about the rule of thirds. Are you ready? Today we watch TV in a frame 16 by 9. The composition of what we see is broken up by lines. 2 go up and down your screen and 2 from side to side. And like the game of tic-tac-toe, your screen we thus divide. We call this the rule of thirds, and it's not just a suggestion. Objects follow along these lines or at their intersections. If you're going to shoot a film and want every shot to look right, apply the rule of thirds to all important subjects in sight. Rule of thirds. Good to remember how to use that rule. When you film a person and you're looking at their eyes to see if they are full of truth or if they're full of lies, do not place those eyes right in the center of the frame, 'cause this would break the rule of thirds and then you'd feel lame. What is right above their head is probably not important, so do not give it too much room, just go ahead and ignore it. Place those eyes right on or near the top third line. This eye line works for most shots, but not quite all the time. Eye line. Top third line. Just a little space above the head. Never place the subject in the middle of the frame. I said this breaks the rule of thirds. Now don't you feel ashamed? To keep the shots dynamic, allowing subjects moving space, put the subject on a vertical line with room in front of their face. We call this look and lead room, a place to walk or fall. Too much room behind their back and now they're talking to the wall. This looks pretty silly, which is the reason for the rule. Remember what I've told you, it's a very useful tool. No centering. Put the subject to one side and keep some space before the face. Now you've got the basics for composition of the frame. Your passive days of TV watching will never be the same. The rule of thirds will give you those visual connections. Objects follow along these lines or at their intersections. You know where the eyes go to lessen space above the head, where to place the subject with room before them to tread. My work here is done. I've said what I came to say. So let's end this class early. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Rule of thirds. Good to remember it. Eye line. Eye line's on that top third line. And just give a little space above the head. Remember, never center. Always put the characters to one vertical line or the other vertical line, and add a little space right in front of their face for them to walk into. Yeah, you got that. I think that's about it, and I think my song's done.